Golf Mike Zulu entering and crossing 1-1. Greetings and salutations, people of the interweb. Welcome to the Centre of Gravity, a flying episode. I'm taxiing, not hastily, but I'm just trying to get out of a student's way. So I'm tracking my way up to the threshold of 1-1, which looks a bit muddy. It's a bit wet, it's a bit cold, it's a bit dreich. It's not the nicest of days. As you can see, the clouds are very much above us. But I'm going to head up anyway and give it a go. Mostly for one reason, which is you can hear me, which is something you've not been able to do for a while because my video recording software and hardware just totally had a meltdown and didn't like life very much. Golf Mike Zulu entering and lining up 1-1. I'm just going to get going basically. Helmet down, all set. Right, let's get going. Golf Mike Zulu taking off 1-1, departing to the east, I think. Well, that's where I'll go. We're going to go that way. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and go. Hey, we're up in the sky, and you can hear me. Welcome back to the sound of Centre of Gravity. I have absolutely no idea how high I'm going to get, because this cloud is looking interesting, but we'll give it a go anyway, see what happens. I've had reports that you can get up to about 2,000. This does not look 2,000able. It looks a little bit lighter over this way, so let's have a wee track over here and see what we can see. A little bit of rain spotting onto the windshield. Turn the gloves up a bit, get the warmth going. Generally where it's lighter you can normally get a little bit higher because obviously the cloud is a bit thinner. And there's the potential that it could be a multi-layered cloud system here, which means you can get above one layer and kind of be sandwiched between them and see the holes a little bit better. So that's kind of why I'm heading this way. I might hook a little bit left-ish. Over there looks like a bit of a giveaway. I'm at 1500, to be fair. Can't tell if I'm hitting cloud base yet though. I don't really want to just spend my time circling above Millionaires Row. Can't really tell what it's doing. Cheeky clouds, behave. Oh there, I think I'm in the cloud? I'm in the cloud. I think I'm in the cloud. Yeah, I'm in the cloud. Right, 2000 is where it was. Right, let's hook a left. Start coming down a squidge. Heading towards Phaedra. Please excuse the incessant sniffing. Unfortunately, I do have a little bit of a runny nose. I don't think it's a cold. I thought it was a cold a few days ago. I had a really horrible throat, but it disappeared after 24 hours. So there's a bug going around. Millionaire Row, I'm not a millionaire. I'll never live there, 'cause I'm not a millionaire. Those houses have been being built for ages now. Now I can't decide if those are houses or flats, because they look very similar. And having flats in Millionaire Row is interesting. Or it could be accommodation for Muirfield, which wouldn't surprise me, actually, for when there's the golf stuff happening. So let's go with that. That's probably what that's going to be. Hello Garden Centre, not Mary Hatton. Which one are you again? You are Archerfield. So yeah, I mentioned I was having some technical difficulties with my recording equipment for some bizarre reason, and I still don't really know the reason why. It would not record audio at all. I just could not get any sound to go from my intercom system into the GoPro system. It was just not playing ball at all. I've basically had to completely overhaul the whole thing. So I now no longer record audio back into a GoPro to keep the video and audio synced. I now record to a separate recording device which is down in the pod bag. So it does simplify things a little bit, which makes a little bit more sense really, because overcomplicating these things just makes it overcomplicated. The sound now goes from my microphone here in the headset, in the helmet, and goes down into the intercom system. There's a splitter that links the P2 output, or output and input, which is for the passenger seat. So the Y splitter goes off to the connector for the passenger's helmet, and then also the other side of the splitter comes out, goes through an attenuator which reduces the sound strength from the intercom, and then just spits it into an MP3 recorder basically, and it works really well. The challenge is, and Mike has exactly the same problem as I probably will have with this from Induced Bank, the audio weirdly loses speed on these things by about a second. So by the time you do your edits, your audio and your video can be a second out. Now where's the airfield? I just want to keep an eye on visibility. It's a good idea in conditions like this, where Viz is just like this, that if you know you need to get back to a place, just keep an eye on it, make sure that there's no obvious signs that there's going to be a disappearing airfield, basically. It's been a while since I flew in weather like this, but you take the minutes and the hours that you get, right? We live in Scotland. If it's flyable in any way, shape or form, get your ass up in the air. I recently donated a flight to Leuchie House, which is just over here. So I've donated a 30-minute, it's probably going to be a 45-minute, possibly even an hour flight to someone who apparently it's going to a Christmas present. So someone will be getting a Christmas present, which will be a flight with me, and likely will be my first passenger recorded video for the channel. And hopefully they have a bit more of a smoother flight than I'm having right now, because it's rough as tits at the moment. One other thing that I've had to change, which you'll possibly have noticed, is I got rid of the Bluetooth system in the plane because it was just causing too many problems, to be honest. Which means that the terrain warnings and the aircraft warnings and things that I would normally get from Pilot Aware now no longer come through my radio. Just on the few minutes that I've been up flying so far, the audio quality is significantly better. East Fortune traffic, Golf Charlie Golf Mike Zulu inbound from the east, 3 miles to run at 1,000 feet inbound. So yeah, just a short Christmas flight, just to wish you all a nice, fabulous, festive Christmas if you have one. For those of you who are going through things and maybe aren't doing as much festivities for whatever reason, well, I just hope you have a lovely break. A few days off is always nice. So I know not everybody is celebrating Christmas this year for various different reasons. All the best to you for your few days away. And obviously when 2026 comes along, have a fantastic New Year's as well. I hope you have a great party or a nice few relaxing drinky poos. Here's to 2026 being a good flying year, fingers crossed. It's 2025, well, it's been not too bad for me. Could be better. We're doing a slightly cheating circuit here. I'm just going to go straight into the downwind, basically. Golf Mike Zulu, downwind 1-1. Now, we got a new rule here at East Fortune. You have to be above 200 feet when you go over the threshold. Golf Mike Zulu, turning final 1-1. Welcome back to the ground. We're winding off the trim. Hopefully you have a great Christmas and a happy new year and all that good jazz. I'm going to head off and try and get into the hangar, although there appears to be a great big truck in the hangar and I can't get anywhere near it, so that's going to be interesting. So yes, I will head off. I'm not sure I'm going to get another flight before the new year. But yeah, have a great time. And I'll catch you in 2026 when it comes. If you're a pilot, fly safe. If you're not a pilot, just do whatever you do and do it well. Cheery bye.